Is 2023 one of the best years for JRPGs in recent memory? I mean, we've had a lot of smash hits for JRPGs this year. Games like Octopath Traveler 2 that came out earlier in the year, which I still need to get my hands on. Then in the middle of the year, we had the indie smash hit Sea of Stars that was based off of old school classic JRPGs and Chrono Trigger. Then most recently, we have released Star Ocean the Second Story R, which is Star Ocean 2 Remake. And all of these JRPGs so far have just been amazing. So I wanted to ask the question once again, has 2023 been one of the best years in recent JRPG history? Now listen, of course we're not going to jump out the gate and go super crazy and say it's the best year for JRPGs. However, that is subjective. However, as you guys know, I'm a classic 90s guy and early 2000s, so that will always be the golden age for JRPGs for me. However, I have been very impressed with 2023's ability to produce quality JRPG after quality JRPG. And not to mention, there are also the big titles like, the Final Fantasy 16s and things like that. But once again, I'm not that big of a Final Fantasy fan. So I want to focus on these more 2.5D style of JRPGs this year because these seem to be getting more popular and popular in the JRPG spectrum. Again, we had the Octopath Traveler earlier this year, Sea of Stars, and now Star Ocean the Second Story R. And all of these games are rated phenomenally on Metacritic. Every critic has been ranting and raving. Sea of Stars sold 250,000 copies in just a couple of weeks. I mean, guys, JRPGs are back, and they are back in a big and strong way. Currently, I am playing the Star Ocean the Second Story R remake, and I am just in love with this game so far. I'm about 10 to 12 hours in, and I will be having a review coming out soon, guys, so be sure to check that out on the channel when it drops. But I mean, it's just an amazing feeling to be playing these JRPGs again and to see how much quality and love has been imbued and embedded in these games in recent memory. And what I love about 2023 JRPGs so far is that banger after banger has been released. So if one is not your cup of tea, you're bound to find one that is the drink that you're looking for. So I've seen some people say, hey, maybe Sea of Stars is not for me. However, Star Ocean looks great. Hey, I loved Octopath Traveler, but I'm not really that interested in Star Ocean or Sea of Stars. Well, I got news for you. Everybody's happy and everybody will be getting the taste of what they want in a JRPG this year because it has been phenomenal release after phenomenal release. And it's actually crazy to think about that Eiyuden Chronicle and the Suikoden 1 and 2 HD remasters were also supposed to drop this year. So could you imagine the catalog of JRPGs in 1 year if both of those games had actually released and stuck to their original date? I mean, honestly, I don't know if I would even have the time or the space to actually cover all of those games properly. So maybe it was a blessing in disguise that the Suikoden remasters got delayed and that Eiyuden Chronicle got delayed. However, even looking on the horizon, those games are slated for next year and they both look amazing. Eiyuden Chronicle more so because we know more about it. However, Suikoden is a classic, so everyone is excited to relive those classics. But once again, I've been playing Star Ocean the Second Story R and it has just been an amazing blast from the past. Gem Drops really did an incredible job remaking this game, and it just made me appreciate being a true JRPG fan and player. And I'm just filled with this gratefulness and gratitude right now because I remember the PS3 and Xbox 360 era of JRPGs, and man, that was a dark time. I thought my favorite genre was dead. I thought my beloved genre was absolutely gone and never coming back. However, to be here now where we are in the PS5 and Switch and Steam era, it's just one of the best things I've ever been a part of. And I'm so glad that JRPGs are back and back in a strong way. And that is exactly why you should support this channel and hit that subscribe button, as I love covering JRPGs and I'm going to be here for every single second of this renaissance. So be sure to do yourself a favor and hit that subscribe button. That's why I believe 2023 has been such a pivotal and important year for JRPGs, because I've seen people who have left the genre actually come back this year because of the undeniable quality of some of these releases. So 2023 has been an absolutely essential year for JRPGs, and JRPGs going forward in 2024 looks just as strong, if not stronger. So I am just so excited to be in this new renaissance renaissance of JRPG surge and just exposure, because we are back, guys. Our favorite genre is back, and it's just such an exciting time to be in. I mean, let's not forget there's also the Super Mario RPG coming out, which that would be great for me to play because I never got to play the original. And then there was even those rumors of, you know, Chrono Trigger potentially being remade, to which if that becomes a reality, that will automatically make 2024 a huge year for JRPGs, as that is regarded as one of the greatest JRPGs of all time. So all in all, I am just, this new resurgence that we are in, guys, appreciate it, bask in it, and make sure you do not let it pass you by, because while this isn't a golden age of the 90s or the early 2000s, I still believe that this is one of the healthiest states that JRPGs have been in quite some time. I mean, with the recent release of Star Ocean: The Second Story R and its success and reception so far, it opens the possibilities for so many things to happen. I mean, we could get a Star Ocean 3 remake, we could get a Xenogears remake, we could even get a Valkyrie Profile remake. I mean, with these JRPGs and their increased profile, it just gives us more opportunities and more options to enjoy more of the games that we love in this genre so much. And don't be fooled, these companies are definitely looking at the critical acclaim and the reception and the sales of JRPGs in recent days, because again, every JRPG that's been coming out has been doing pretty well. So companies love money, we like money, and I'm sure money is what drives their desires to create more of the product that we are so enamored with. So for me, this is all going great and it's all going according to plan, and more JRPGs are likely to happen because of the success and reception that these JRPGs have been getting recently. So I don't know about you guys, but I am pumped about the future of JRPGs, and I know 2024 will use this momentum from 2023 to just continue to spiral and create great RPG after great JRPG. So I am so excited to be in this time with you guys, and I'm so excited to experience this with you guys. Let me know if you have enjoyed this video. Let me know if you are excited for the future of JRPGs as well. And honestly, you can be real. If you have not really liked this era of JRPGs, be sure to let me know. On this channel, we love hearing everyone's voice, and everyone's voice is welcome here. So be sure to let me know if you like this era of JRPGs, or if there's something that you feel is missing. Is there something that you want to see that we currently do not see now? For me personally, I would still love to see Radiata stories come back and be reimagined in the modern world. I would also still love to see a proper Chrono Cross remake. I would also still love to see a proper Legend of Legaia remake. Heck, I would even love if Capcom brought back Breath of Fire and Namco bring back Dot Hack. There's still games that we need to have brought back. So there are still games out there that's keeping this era from being a true golden age. However, it has been a really, really great time. Do you think 2023 has been a great year for JRPGs, or has it just been a subpar year with all of us overrating it? Please let me know in the comment section below. I cannot wait to hear all of your thoughts. Once again, we hit 1,000 subscribers, so I appreciate every single one of you guys for hitting the like button and hitting the subscribe button. I have so many more videos coming out for you guys. God bless, and thank you for watching.